Good morning everyone, welcome to Moreka Design. Today I'll be teaching you on 2D navigation, and those are the tools used in navigating the different type of 2D views such as the floor plan, the ceiling plan, the elevation. All these being mentioned are located at your project browser beside the workspace right hand corner. If we look at the floor plan, top right hand corner of the workspace, we will discover a palette. It's not just called a palette, but rather it is called the 2D navigation palette, and it is further divided into two. The upper one is called the 2D Stairway, and the bottom one is called the zoom. When I move the 2D Stairway from the palette, you see that it allows me to drag the 2D steering wheel away from the palette, and I can move it to any direction of my taste. Is it to the middle, to the left top? Is it to the right top? Is it to the bottom right top? Is it to the left bottom top? To the left bottom, and so on. If I decide to leave it here, and if you look carefully, you discover three items. What I mean by three items is the zoom, the rewind, and the palm. When I click on the zoom, click and hold on the zoom, it allows me to zoom in and out, zoom in and out. Then when I release and I click on rewind, what this rewind allows me to do is to move, as in to rewind it to any position of my previous zoom. I know you will not understand, but let me do this. Look at it. These are my previous zoom position, but nevertheless, let's go back to our original position. So when I click on the palm and hold, it allows me to palm it to any direction of my taste. That's it. So the next now is, okay, for instance, I mistakenly click on this X, which is found at the top stairway. When I click cancel, don't be scared of it. You can always bring it back. Okay. When you look at the navigation button, at the bottom of the navigation bar around the zoom, when you click on it, you see stairway, zoom, docking position, change capacity, but we'll be dealing on docking position. When you click on the docking position, a drop down there is a drop down arrow that is being popped out. We have link to view cube, top left, top right, because it's already at the top right. The navigation bar is already at the top right, that's why it's thick. Bottom left, bottom right, but first let's quickly look at the top left. Let's see what it means. You see it when we go to that same position again using the docking position, we click bottom left, you see it. So let's take it back to our normal position, which is the top right. So the next on our list is zoom. When you take a close look at this navigation bar, you discover around the zoom, you discover a drop down arrow. When you click on it, you see zoom in region, zoom out, zoom to fit, zoom out to fit, zoom sheet size. But we'll be looking at 4 due to time. So let's use zoom in region. This zoom in region, what it simply means is this. Zoom in region. This zoom in region, what it simply means is this. It helps in defining the square rectangle of the area that we are working out. So if we take it, if we place a rectangle on this window direction, or of this rectangular box showing this window, this is what I meant. When you take a rectangular format on this window section, you see it's showing you how the window is being located in the rectangular format. But if, for instance, you want to zoom out a little bit for you to see it properly, Look at it. That is zoom out. Okay, if we go further again and use zoom to fit, it brought out everything. Then if we go further again and use zoom all to fit, zoom all to fit, this is it, zoom all to fit. There's no big difference between zoom to fit. There's no really big difference between zoom all to fit and zoom to fit. Okay, next on our list is the stairway option. If you take a good look at this navigation. Okay, first let me bring out the stairway, which is this. If you take a good look at the stairway, you discover at the bottom of the stairway you will see a drop down arrow. When you click on it, you will see fit to window help option, close way. You click on option, you will discover that there is different range of option, different range of options and settings that we can configure the size and the capacity. So when you do the size and the capacity to any of the percentage you want, and together with the speed factor, just play around it, you know what I'm talking about better off. I just want to save time. Okay, so the next on our list is zoom, the shortcut of zoom, zoom in and zoom out. When you type in ZZ in your keyboard, you see that it allows you to zoom in as well too. You understand? Then the same thing of zoom off. Look at it. ZZ for zoom. For instance, you want to zoom this, you want to view this window. Look at it. Then ZA on your keyboard is zoom off. Thank you for watching today's tutorial. If you find this interesting, please kindly subscribe, like, view, and share, and don't forget to press the notification button beside the subscribe. I remind my humble self, Moreka Design. I guess to see you next week.